everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Saharion. I think it's just a walking sim where you kind of pick up the narrative based on just wandering around and seeing what's up. This game might not have a definitive ending, but I thought it looked cool and interesting, so why not check it out? I don't think there's puzzles or anything, but I guess we'll find out. My mask. Did I die? What's my name? James? Johns? There's a big cavern of water. No jump. There's barrels here. They seem to be smelling something yellow. Well, there's a lot of them. I had a mask, so is it like gross stuff? What were we doing? Earth. Visit humanity's cradle. John used to motivate us to work faster so we could come home soon. I could use that positivity now. Oh, there's dynamite. We blew stuff up. We never bothered to put proper lights here, so we used flashlights instead. It's like a gridded platform. Only 2,000 days left, 2,100, so we got forced to stay here even longer. Are these sparks? Ooh, dangerous. Interesting. I like the textures on everything. It looks good. Obviously, we were here to work, but without it, all of us would probably go crazy in a few months. So there's not much to do. Oh, this is the stuff? Those in the barrels? I can go into it, so... Probably can't die, I'm guessing. A pick. Looks like that might be like the company logo, I guess. The two little diamond shapes. Maybe we're harvesting that stuff and sending it off to Earth? But why would we need to do that? Are those giant bones in the distance? That looks crazy. I don't want to miss anything. Did everyone die, or did they leave without me, maybe? They gave us these back when we still mined lithium for batteries. Those were the days. Me and John were always digging with these. He always had the better one. John is dead as hell now. It was always so dark when we were mining. The sunlight was almost blinding when we got out. Crates of stuff. Luke dropped this, and NovaCorp threatened to extend our sentence. Oh my gosh, are we actually prisoners who get sent here to work? Ooh, that's interesting. This was the reason for our demise. Full of liquid gold. This is why they kept us here. What did you say it was? Lithium for batteries. Do you think we'll still be using conventional batteries in the far distant future when we have gotten to a point where we could do space travel like this? I feel like there would be a better way. The logo. A cup branded with the company logo. Indeed. They gave us this back when we still mined lithium. That's a repeat dialogue. I don't like that. We got cranes. Liquid gold, huh? Did we do something with it that killed us? Luke's brewing guide. Luke somehow managed to make liquor from this plant. It wasn't too good, but made evenings in the common room better. Don't let the label fool you. It's not as good as it looks. Real tuna. This product includes only 10% tuna. Hooked on tuna, our canned catch will reel you in. Bro, I don't don't think that's got very much tuna in it. It's probably gonna make you sick. Yucky. These, like, containers to hold the liquid. Frank died too. Never would have guessed Frank's skull would look like that. This doesn't look like him in the slightest. Maybe because he no longer has a face. Yeah, that would be my first guess. Don't think we can get in. I think this is just a painted on bit. I presume he must be dead because he said, well, our character said my mask. Deep space mining for beginners, the ultimate mining guide. A Playboy would have been better. Ooh la la. Everything you need to know about mining on unexplored planets. They forced us to mine on a strange planet and then gave us a book about mining. How ironic. Paradise Beach soon. No, dude, you dead. Traveler's Guide to the Universe. Atlas Dublum. Lol. Frank was talking about this book the day everyone drank the liquid. Oh my gosh, did he, like, accidentally poison us? Novacorp hired prisoners to save money, but still couldn't pay for good food. Yeah, why would they? I mean, basically in this situation, you're kind of expendable, which sucks, but that is how humans who care more about profit tend to treat people. They never got home. Oh, 5. This will grant me access to the communication log on the radio tower. This was James something. Level 5 communications access. Your photo here. I would like if there was a photo there. Playing cards. I'd rather sweat to death in this than die because of the chlorine atmosphere. Do we not? If our mask is on the ground, are we not dead? That is my guess. Introducing Paradise Beach, a coastal treasure that will transport you to a world of awe-inspiring wonder. Nestled on the southwestern coast of the Atlantic, this picturesque haven waits your arrival. Immerse yourself in a realm where pristine white sands meet the crystal clear waters, painting a scene straight from your dreams. We all wanted to go there, but I mean, does this place look that different? I don't think so. I see some water out there. I guess maybe the atmosphere and stuff is toxic, so you wouldn't want to go swimming. Alright, we can go up. A banjo. The banjo Jules like to play every evening. It's been awfully quiet lately without him. Oh no, Jules, you died too, dude. Yeah. Oh, that had something to read. I can't believe Jules used to hide a picture of a bikini model inside his helmet. I really wonder where it ended up since I can't find it anywhere now. Are you guys, like, not getting deliveries anymore? Frank tried heating this up a few times. It definitely tasted a little better. Mealworms. Ew. Locked. Did somebody die in there? That's not good. It kind of looks like they were growing plants, but I'm sure. Oh, out of the pot. That's funny. Caution, living organisms inside. Let me in, I want to see them. What organisms were we growing? Is this meant to be like a food bay? I love the visuals to this. I'm surprised that we don't have a more... Sorry, I didn't mean my kitties. I'm surprised we don't have something more. Tommy never forgot to wear his helmet. Although he knew very well why he had to wear this, he wasn't particularly happy about it. Walter was mad at Tommy for constantly playing with it, the Rubik's Cube. Poor Tommy. You know, some voice acting, some like people kind of meandering. But I suppose if everyone's dead, you wouldn't have people, so we'll find out, I guess. Communication log. Hello, can you hear me? Long time since I last spoke to you. The last delivery, OIO, was expected to weigh 50 tons, but measured just under 45 tons, so expect your sentences to extend. We have analyzed the sample you sent us and decided that lithium mining at your location is no longer profitable. You will be required to extract the newly discovered substance. It is of great value to us. However, the substance you will be handling is extremely toxic. Your sentence may be shortened if you comply. Do not mistake this for mercy or compassion. It is merely a business decision. Greetings, haven't heard from you in a long time. Is everything going fine? Please contact us soon. I will assume your communication is down. We are sending a team to fix it. They will be on Saharion within the next resource drop. Level 3. I forgot it here. I can get to the headquarters now. So we started mining this new substance that we sent a sample to them for grammar. And they wanted us to do that instead. More boring than watching paint dry. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Lots of the same posters. I guess you do what you can with what you get. We know scientifically that like boredom kills, really. It causes infighting, it causes all kinds of problems. You would think it's probably less expensive to care for the people that are already in space than send a new round of people in space, but I guess you can afford to be short-sighted when you're not the one dying. John! You died, John! Not much to say, huh, bud? This stuff is everywhere, though. The music is getting spooky. The game is smart and won't let me fall off. That looks crazy. That's so scary. Does that mean there were giants here before us? Oh, that's a skull too then, huh? And there's no animals around, so... The light is broken. I really like the plants. They look cool. Oh, I guess that's HQ. Someone's dead out here too. Luke. Luke often complained about wearing these. Well, you can't complain much more, considering you're dead now. Did everyone just die from the liquid? Because we drink it, so what the heck? Access granted. Whoa. Keeping track of time past wasn't easy. We definitely missed a few days. You could have been here forever. List of inmates in unit. High value fraud. That's Jones Angelo, supervisor. John Winfield, smuggling contraband using his truck. Luke Castle, murder under the influence of illegal substances. It'd be like a hit and run or something. Tommy White, hacking into government systems and leaking confidential data. That is crazy, Tommy. Jules Kramer, anti-government speech on a public service broadcast. A little hacking there, too. Walter Cage, involvement in an illegal boxing ring, multiple murders. Frank Ripley, manufacturing illegal substances in the back of his former restaurant. But I mean, is that really like... I guess the murders are kind of crazy, but is the rest really worth what is effectively a death sentence in space? If I knew the catch was losing your physical self, I would have never drank it. Whoa. This morning was really busy. Luke broke another shovel. We only have like 15 left. Frank burnt our lunch, so we are hungry. This is our 1055th Earth Day? Only 2,000 more left. They finally replied and said that we should mine that thing instead of lithium. Everyone is scared of the substance, and now we should mine it? No one wants to do that, but what else can we do? It is hard to mine as it is a liquid and always spills everywhere. We are filling the barrels slowly. It's good that it's lighter, so it's easier to transport. Also, for some reason, we can't catch any TV signal. It really upsets the crew. We caught a broadcast for a few seconds, and we didn't believe what we saw. Our substance is popular everywhere. Before it all went to noise again, we heard these words. The newly discovered substance grants you eternal life, with one catch. After that, we lost the signal again. We are mining in silence. We are suspicious about what we are mining, and everyone is talking about trying to drink it. That seems absolutely ridiculous. They did it, and I told them not to so many times. They are all dead. What am I going to do now? The only one left is me. The company doesn't care enough to save me. Am I going to be stuck here? Whoa. Oh. Okay. Oop, I wasn't able to put it down there for a minute. So they're not like dead, right? They're like fake dead. They're like they lost the ability to use their body. Or maybe they are dead because what's the difference at that point, I guess? It seems like everyone kind of died all over the place, so it's not like it happened immediately. There weren't very many of us here. Oh, dynamite. So I think that's it for the game. I think I would have preferred a more definitive ending. Maybe as you walk outside of the headquarters, you could hear another ship coming in and landing. Something to give the player a sense of, 1, you found everything that there was to find. 2, you read all of the notes that there were to read. 4, that's it, there's no more. I did wander around for another 10 minutes-ish to see if I had missed anything or if there were any more areas that I could wander into. And I didn't really find anything. If I missed something, I would love to know so that I could go back and check it out. I think all in all, I like the experience. I think it would be a stronger experience if we had a 3-part act that focused primarily around our character, so it doesn't have to be too developmentally intensive. It could be our character arriving, similar to a ship landing when we leave. It could have our character getting dropped off, being forced to mine. You know, maybe there's a bunker that they can go into. Everyone else has kind of wandered off. Maybe you could have a little bit of voice acting of emotional outbursts here and there around the camp as our character is stuck doing something really specific. Maybe we get locked into a scene where we're trying to eat something and there's just dialogue happening around us. That way you wouldn't have to model any people. I like the models that there are. The skeletons look good. The horizon looks good. The area that we're exploring looks great. I love the little buildings. I think they all look really good. The equipment and stuff looks great. I think the color palette for this game is absolutely beautiful. I love the way this horizon line looks. The use of teal and this earthy but super warm color palette is beautiful. The bright golden yellow liquid looks great too. I'm so curious about what's going on, but I really think there is a sound basis here for a larger experience that isn't necessarily super long or convoluted, but just a little more to make it feel like the narrative is flowing very freely. I like that we're puzzling things together, but I think the non-conclusive ending leaves it a little weak. It feels unfinished, not like a puzzle that you're solving for a definitive end, if that makes any sense. I think if the game is to stay how it is, maybe one thing happening when you leave the headquarters to signify this is the end. Maybe if our character hasn't had any liquid, they make the choice to just so that they're not alone anymore. Maybe a helicopter drops with something that's supposed to fix the communication, and maybe we can talk that way. But maybe when we call out, there's no response because everyone on Earth has drank the liquid, so there's no one to talk to anymore. That can be its own sort of definitive end, and then it could just fade out with some credits. I think we're definitely missing credits here. The game loads straight in, and then we're just kind of left to meander and wander around. I'm so curious about these giant skeletons. I think if we had an ending where our character did drink and maybe the skulls and bones on the horizon are just our imagination as we're dying or transcending or whatever is happening to us. Our brain is like in overdrive trying to figure out reality, and we're just inserting these things in the distance. Maybe in reality the bones that we see are just huge rocks in the distance or weird plant growths or things like that, and we as a character who is under the influence of whatever that liquid is seeing this stuff instead because there's bones and skeletons everywhere. I think there's a huge variety of things that could happen with this concept and with the assets that are already present. So I don't know, it's a little disappointing that we don't have more to play around with and explore, and there's not a very specific conclusion point. But again, maybe I missed something. If you would like to check the game out yourself, the itch.io link is down below. I believe this game was made by students, so if you love student projects, definitely check this one out. I'm sure the developers would love a comment left on the itch.io page with your thoughts, your feelings. I know I say it all the time, but really not every game has to kind of live up to what I want from it. These are mostly just my thoughts from the perspective of I wish, I would do, I hope for type sentiments. Alright, I think I have said everything that I have to say. If you would like to play the game yourself, definitely check out the itch.io link down below. But that has been it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.